How can you utilize your knowledge about everyday products to start making an income from investing? Welcome to Financial Success Secrets. We have myself, Joachim, and once again, I brought with me mentor in investing and my friend Mario.
Hi, Joaquin. Thank you. A pleasure to be one more time in your podcast in Catching Secrets and here in your community.
Fantastic. And yeah, it's great because we can get to co-create, share knowledge, and help people start making an income. And currently, what's going on? It's one of the biggest transfers of wealth in history. So if people yet haven't looked into it, now is really a good time to get started, because what's going on is prices on many investment opportunities been dropping recently, and it means that we can get in at a discount. So yeah, where should people start? Let's go down here, Mario, so we can help more people, creating more freedom, more abundance, because it's all about start making an income from investments. Good or good?
Good, definitely. And I will say I like I don't believe in magic formulas, but I would like to go for the 1, 2, 3 steps instead, which is something that I like to apply because it's easy to remember. It's easy that people can focus in 3 things. I think the brain works this way, that you can only remember 3 things. When you try to remember the number 4, then you are out. Your brain will not remember it. But what
I would just like to add something important you said with having a long-term focus there. There is no magic bullet. There is no magic formulas. You said, like, creating an additional income from investing happens over the long term. So that we have that long-term focus, because patience is key. Investments we make, like generating profits from that, could take a couple of weeks to a couple of months, or in some cases, couple of years. Yes. So yeah, we're not in a hurry. Becoming wealthy is a long-term game.
Definitely, I agree with you. But what I was saying, Joaquin, about this 1, 2, 3, and where the people can start seeing as steps in a ladder is first thing, this is not the first time we mentioned, but it's good to tell the people again. People need to elevate the financial education regarding the investments. And this is the first step. How they can do that? Precisely. If they want to start investing, we can talk here about stock market, crypto market, or different markets. But when you start thinking, oh, I would like to invest because I have some extra money that I can put aside that can probably generate more money or grow more my money for the future, then they need to check in the country they are living, for example, what banks, company, organizations they can use for this type of investments. Also, yeah, websites or anything. But they need to get in this first step, and of course, go to the people who knows and try to take advantage of the people who has walked the path. It make it easier, of course. But they have to do the job, of course, of start elevating the education. That's the first thing.
Yeah, and if people are looking for platforms they can use, feel free to reach out to us at Catching Secrets. I'm sure Mario has some suggestions as well that we can use as worldwide options.
Definitely. And yes, because we have a worldwide market and we need to take advantage of the globalization and the opportunities to invest in all the companies in the world. We have the American market, the United States market, has the European market, we have the Asian market, we have the crypto market, we have so many different markets that we can actually...
What's great about all of them is all of them work equally well all around the world. It doesn't matter if you live in Asia, you can invest in the US and vice versa.
Yes, exactly. And that's what you need to know and you need to discover. Yes. After when you have made the homework, when you have started, knowing where you want to invest, when you decide, then you of course need to decide, okay, I have this amount of money, so I can make a portfolio of investment of this growth. Let's make a simple example. 1,000 euros or dollar in any currency, and you say, okay, this is the money I have for investing, and I want to start growing my money from future investments. Then I will say something just for the beginning, and I'm thinking very conservative here, but I think maybe it's good to maybe start mostly with an 80% in funds. It can be index funds, it can be different types of funds, and then go 10% maybe in stocks and 10% maybe in crypto. Saying that, this is very different from different people, and the portfolio can be built in many different ways. But this is just as an example to say something about. And when you have taken the decision, yes, Joaquin, you can elaborate on that.
Yeah, I like to flip it around and put a much larger percentage in stocks and larger percentage in crypto as well. So this is about looking into what their true risk tolerance is. That's the word. What's your true risk tolerance? We can dig into that in another session, how to find that. And when people have decided, okay, I'm going to invest this much amount of money, let's dig into, Mario, how can people find investment opportunities? And let's give some tips that people can apply based on where they are right now. So even people without any experience, they can get started, because we have done that at Catching Secrets, taking people with no experience and actually help them start making profits on a regular basis.
Yes.
So, Mario, what would you share with people in terms of, okay, I have no experience, I know the amount of money I'm going to invest, where do I find investment opportunities?
Yeah, well, it's multiple way of finding different investments opportunity. But yeah, first of all, these investments have to be connected with things that maybe you like, because it's easier. For example, let's say you use an iPhone, for example. Then you say, okay, I have been using Apple products for many years. Then maybe one opportunity is to start searching for the Apple stocks and say, okay, maybe I know the products, I know when it's going to be launched, the next iPhone, I know how this company is doing. Then you can say, okay, why not invest in Apple, for example? And this is not an advice, just do your homework. But then if you are familiar with the type of company, then it's easier that you invest on that direction. And in this example, if you, for example, invest in Apple stocks, in the future, Apple is a company who pays dividends. Maybe you can buy an iPhone from the dividends that the stock has produced into you. Sorry, again. Yeah.
Yeah, that's fantastic. I totally agree. And it's something I know that many over at Catching Secrets I've utilized as well among our clients, and I done myself, utilizing the knowledge that we have about everyday products that we use. So for those that are using Apple products, maybe you're following their product launches, and Apple has raving fans. So most likely the stock, the share price of Apple is often also influenced by, like, for example, launches of new products. Or maybe you go eating at McDonald's, maybe you drink Coke, maybe the shoes you have are from Nike. All of these are brands, they're companies that you can invest in. And please don't go and invest in any of these companies just because we mention them. You have to do your own research and make investments according to your situation, and also just invest with money you can afford not to see again in a long time. Because creating wealth and creating income from investing is all about the long-term focus.
Totally agree with you. And this is just a good examples of where people can look for start investment. But also something I encourage people to check is the possibility to also invest in funds. And I like index funds, because then you buy a lot of these companies, same companies we are mentioned, or other companies by sectors, IT sector or telecommunications sector, or maybe on the real estate sectors. And then you can also start putting some opportunities for investing a long term. for your future about this. So the thing is, you need to feel comfortable. It's not easy at the beginning when you don't know anything about the investments opportunities, but you need to start somewhere. And the best moment I will say to start, maybe it was 20 years ago, same as planting a tree, but I think the second best moment is now, and most due to the economy that we are now experiencing, is a lot of companies on sale for now, I will say. And I'm doing the same. I buy funds every month, and I'm not very active in stocks. My friend Joaquin can tell you here, he's more active, I believe. But I choose from or pick from some of the companies, the products that I see, that I use, that I like.
Yes, as you mentioned, Mario, based on what's currently happening, investing is so important. We like economies in a winter, prices is going up. There's increased interest rates. There is disruption to logistics, like transporting goods around the world is experiencing challenges. And the only way to deal with all of this economic uncertainty is to invest, as to deal with increased prices, increased interest. Like saving is not going to help people because the prices go up faster than the interest we make on our savings. So get your money to work for you is what's going to allow you to thrive in these economic times, as you, Mario, are talking about as well. Any additional points you should bring up before we do a quick wrap up, Mario?
Yeah, basically, as I say, first step, get educated, financial education. Second step that you have to, go to the market, create a portfolio, maybe, and start investing. You have to start somewhere. So I think the opportunities are there. You should not wait. I think I regret, to be honest, not to become an investor many years ago, because I didn't know. Simple as that. So when I see young people who start getting good salaries, the best they can do is start thinking in the future. I was young one day, now not that still young, of course, but now that on these beautiful 20 years when you start making money, it's the best time that you should start putting, the money where it should grow for you. Is grow your money for your future, for the future of you, the people you care.
Yes, we got to grow our money. Our money got to work for us. If you didn't plant that tree 20 years ago, as Mario mentioned, now would be a very good time. And especially because of all the opportunities that we have at the moment. So I'm looking forward to seeing you guys who listen to see what kind of steps you're taking and what kind of impact this will have, not just on your life, but also for the life of the people around you. Mario, thanks for coming back on here to the show. It was a pleasure having you back on.
Thank you very much, Martin. My pleasure.
Cool. So yeah, enjoy. Stay happy, stay safe, Mario. We'll talk soon.
You too.
Bye.
Please be aware, we are no financial advisors. We do not provide any advice. We only share our experience and our results are not typical. If we mention any stocks, funds and other type of investments, it is for educational and illustrational purposes only. Most people are unable to achieve similar results to ours. If you want to achieve similar results, you have to commit yourself to systemize, to learn and to stick to the rules.